Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I got to go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
Hoping that you
so
drop in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like
My mother will
ice.
start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
My father
hurry?
will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace roar.
Really, I'd better
Beautiful,
scurry.
please don't
Well,
hurry.
maybe just a half a drink
I'll
more.
put some records on while I pour.
Neighbors might think,
Baby, it's bad out there.
say, what's in this
No
drink?
cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew
Your
how
eyes are like starlight
to
now.
break this spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks
I ought
swell.
to say no, no,
Mind
no,
if
sir.
I move in
At least I'm
closer?
gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my
I
pride?
really can't stay.
Baby, don't hold out, baby, it's cold outside.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
But baby, it's cold
This
outside.
welcome has
How
been
lucky that you
so
dropped in.
nice and warm.
Look out the window at that
My sister
storm.
will be suspicious.
Gosh, your lips look
My brother will
delicious.
be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical shore.
My maiden's and mind is
Ooh,
vicious.
your lips are
Well, maybe
delicious.
just a cigarette more.
Never never such a blizzard before.
Got to get home.
Maybe you'd freeze out there.
Say, lend me a coat.
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been
I feel when I touch your
don't
hand.
you see?
How can you do this thing to
There's
me?
bound to be talk
Think
tomorrow.
of my lifelong
At least there
sorrow.
will be plenty in
If
mind.
you got pneumonia and I,
Really can't stay.
baby, it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside.
Chat! I was trying to hit that note. That did not happen. Oh no. Oh no. Chat! How's it going?
Wonderful time of with the kids
My ears are violated. I'm so sorry.
jingling, you be a
I apologize to everyone that had to experience that. I've now learned that that is outside my vocal range. And you know what? That's okay. It's good to learn. Anyways, how we doing, chat?
season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy
By the way, Yusuf, I saw, you know, well, I already replied to you, I guess. But yeah, my VOD channel should have a VOD somewhere on Local 58. We have checked it out in the past. It's a great series. We might not be like totally up to date as of now, but we were at least relatively up to date. So, I think Local 58 VOD is one of his most popular non-FNF. It's probably a Kane Pixel VOD. Kane Pixel VODs have historically done pretty well. Like Backrooms. Although, Martin Wall's his recent video, Yusuf, I don't know if you just heard me. I don't know if you just heard me say it, but I did already reply. I have seen it. If you go there, you could probably find it. Anyways, made new stuff. Maybe on a future Spooky Sunday. But anywho. Oh God, is this? I'm actually kind of terrified to hear this. I really tried. I was trying to hit that note. That did not happen. I almost had it. You know, I think if I practice it a couple more times, I could probably get it. A for effort, yeah. Happy Monday, yeah. What was I talking about? What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, it was whatever the Halloween release was. I think that one did pretty well. The return of the pumpkin rabbit. Yeah. Oh, I guess it also had a Kane Pixels video in it, but I think it's really the return of the pumpkin rabbit that did well. I mean, that got like 951 views, which pretty good for the VOD channel. Not too shabby. But yeah, I think we've had some Kane Pixel videos do pretty well too. Oh, like I think the one I'm thinking of actually isn't even Backrooms. I think it was the Oldest View. Yeah, when I did parts 1, 2, and 3 of the Oldest View, that got like 3,600 views. For a non-FNF VOD, like that's insane. Yeah. Which is great. I love doing like horror content on like here on Twitch and, you know, incidentally over on YouTube. So I'm glad those videos do well. Because I really enjoy that. Still haven't seen Borderlands. No. Oh, he gave me a hydrate. Can you pin Christian's message? I'm not gonna, I don't know what it is, but if it has maid outfit, I'm probably not pinning it. What was this message? I can't even find it. Am I blind? Matt will wear a maid outfit at 1 million subs on YouTube. Honestly, at 1 million subs, maybe. That's 1 million subs. I feel like that's the least I could do for 1 million subs. You know what? Fuck it. I'll say this now. I will say this now. If any of my channels, whether it's Twitch or like any of the YouTube channels, if they ever get 1 million subscribers, sure, I'll wear a maid outfit. Clip it and ship it. Donut wall? What do you mean donut wall? Oh, did you decide if you're making gingerbread or cookies or both? So here's what we're doing. Actually, perfect. Thank you. This was a perfect segue into what I was hoping to talk about at the beginning of the stream here. So, in case you haven't heard, we are doing like the next 3 weeks, at least once per week, something holiday related. So this week we are doing 2 things this Wednesday. We are going to be making Christmas cookies, and we're going to be decorating the tree, which still does not have its ornaments up. So I think what we'll do is we'll start stream not EDM review. That's not until next year. We got some time. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with the cookies, because like we're gonna have to wait for them to bake anyways. And then we'll probably come over here. We'll start working on the tree, and then when like a batch is done, like we'll hop back in the kitchen. We'll go through that, and then we'll come back to the tree, and I don't know. We'll probably do some other stuff. But that is the general plan. Also, Wednesday stream might be sponsored, so we'll see. Don't say ew. Hey guys, you gotta remember, at the end of the day, it's night. But also, when I do sponsors, it's so I can support this channel. Sponsors allow me to like get the funds to keep things interesting here on the channel. Because I mean, realistically, I've talked about this numerous times. This is not my main source of income by any stretch of imagination, right? Like, it is a fun like hobby. That is the best way I can describe it. It is a hobby that just happens to make me a little bit of money. I do not have a lake house. I do not own a lake house. I have a family member. I have my aunt and uncle that own that. That is not mine. If I had lake house money, I would not be working my 9 to 5, and I probably wouldn't be in debt from student loans. He's lying, he owns it. I was there, yeah. You caught me. Caught, oh my god. But yeah, so anyways, we'll likely have or I hope that I can get the sponsored stream sorted out in time for Wednesday. So that'll be neat. But yeah, at least in the meantime, you guys can support me with that. It didn't work. I'm very sad. But you can support me with that. It's that time. I just got blue balled. All right. What do you mean streamers are not rich? Listen, I'm not gonna act like I am like, listen, I am fortunate enough to like be to be able to financially support myself enough to like have my own place, right? Not everybody has that, right? Like, so I'm not gonna act like I'm like in like some like super like tough economic situation, right? I'm fortunate to have a good job and like, you know, be able to support myself financially. Like, so some people like, you know, they in their 20s, they still have to like live with their parents so they can, you know, save up enough money to, you know, either to work towards like house or, you know, rent somewhere. So, I'm very fortunate, but, I'm not rich. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes. When are we planning on doing it? Might be this weekend, might not. That's the best answer I could give you. Yeah, I don't know. We don't do marbles on Wednesday. We could maybe do marbles. I'm not opposed. Listen, guys, it's the holiday season. It's the season of giving. And if you guys want marbles, I might just have to give you marbles, you know? What is marbles? Marbles on stream. It's just a game that chat can participate in. No Jump King? Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel like it today. We'll probably do Jump King like next week, but I just didn't really feel like it. It's the season of giving, which is why I'm giving up. Yikes. As I was typing that message, I put Hump King. Okay, well that is a different game. Probably not safe for this platform, but but anyway, sorry. So I got sidetracked. So for our like holiday related streams. So yeah, this week on Wednesday, the plan is cookie baking and tree decorating. The following week, I was like trying to like think of something to do. And I forget who it was, but somebody mentioned gingerbread house, which honestly might be kind of fire. So that might be what we're doing next week on Wednesday. I think that could be fun. And if we come up with any other ideas, then you know, maybe we'll do something too. But for now, that is the plan. And again, for any of these streams, like we might be done with like tree decorating and cookie baking in like a quick period of time. I imagine it'll still take a bit, but I don't know how long it'll take. So like we'll probably still do some stuff afterwards. And especially for like the gingerbread house, I doubt that's gonna fill an entire stream, right? So, but yeah, so that is at least the light plan for next Wednesday. And then the week after, that's the week of Christmas. So obviously, we will not be doing a stream that Wednesday because it'll be Christmas and I will be with family. But we will do a stream on Monday. And that will be the present wrapping stream. So, should be a good time. But yeah, that is the plan. Now, historically, when we've done the present wrapping streams in the past, I think we've just done present wrapping and then like it's been like a short stream. We'll see if we do that this year. I'm not sure. It'll kind of just be what I feel like, but yeah. Anywho. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. My goodness. All right, what else? So that's like all the holiday stuff that at least I'm aware of that's gonna happen. Oh, okay. Why is this like? Sorry, something's like stuck on my screen. There it goes. All right. Another thing I wanted to talk about. We have like a little like mini announcement. It's really not that big of a deal. I just wanted to like do a little bit of a soft launch. And honestly, I think probably everyone that is on stream right now will not care about this, and that's okay. But for like the 2 people that will care about this, I do want to bring this up. So I have an Instagram. And I hope to start posting on it. I have made my first post. However, here is the very important caveat. All right. Here's the very important caveat. It is purely for the car photography that I do outside of stream. All right. There is I can, if you're thinking, oh, maybe Matt's gonna like post some like, you know, like sneak peeks of behind stream stuff, or, you know, like posting his nights out. That's not what this is going to be for. This is only going to be car content. All right. So if you have no interest in car content, by all means, ignore the fuck out of this. Because my whole thing is, I don't want you to like just follow this account because it's like an account of mine. All right. But like, if you happen to be interested in car stuff, in case you don't know, I really enjoy like doing car photography outside of stream. It's like one of my hobbies. So how am I gonna tag you in clips? Yeah, do not use this as like an account to tag for that sort of stuff. That is not the purpose of this. But anyways, here's my first post. I made this smile. I made this like at midnight. But this is my car, by the way. But yeah, pretty cool. It was a fun photo shoot. I did this a couple weeks ago. See, he's rich. Yeah, me and my leased car. My leased Honda Civic. Just rolling in dough. But yeah. What is that building? This is in Reading, PA. They just have a pagoda there. And it's a very popular photo op for car people. And yes, I censored my license plate, so no doxing here. But yeah, that's what I got. I have like a pretty no, I was not in Japan for this. This was in Reading, PA, which is like a very unassuming area in PA. But anyways, so yeah, I have a car Instagram. Japan IRL stream when? I've actually had conversations with my friends. I have friends that I think would be interested in doing a Japan trip at some point. I have absolutely no idea when that would happen though. And It would be fucking expensive. I think it would be cool, but my lord, that's I'm gonna need to save up for that, bro. But yeah, like again, I have like a huge backlog of car photos, because I like throughout the entirety of this year, there's like 2 cars and coffee events that I go to a month. They're now done for the year because usually once it hits the colder months, they stop because people don't want to like wake up at like 7, 8, 9 a.m. and stand outside in freezing weather looking at cars. But that's all to say that I have like a ton of photos that most of which I still need to like actually edit. But I have a bunch of photos that like I can use for something like Instagram. So I thought it would be fun. Yeah, Ludwig is back on Twitch. Dude, that's like so sick. Did I curse? Hey Siri, turn off the timer. I thought you hated Instagram, Facebook. I do. Here's the... Oh, wait. Shizuko, you're like one of 2 people in the community that will be interested in this. I have a car Instagram now. I don't know if you have Instagram, but I have a car Instagram. So that's crazy. Oh, sorry. There's 2 Matt Does Cars accounts. It's Matt Does Cars Stuff. That is the account. I'll follow this to support you. You really don't have to. Again, like you're just gonna get car photos in your feed. So by all means, if you don't want that, there is like I am actively telling like most of you not to follow. Because I realize most people are not going to give 2 shits about this content. But for like the small percentage of people that do, feel free. Am I going to follow your shoe account? So that's the other thing. Because I've told this was I've had a couple like, you know, IRL friends that are like, oh, like you should like follow me on Instagram. This account is purely car content, and I want it to be tagged, or I want it to be associated with nothing else. I am using Instagram purely for cars. All right. Like I want to only post car stuff. And when I go into my feed, only car stuff, right? Because this is going back to your question. Don't you hate Instagram/Facebook? Yes. Which is exactly why I'm giving them as little information to work with as possible. They're getting as like single note of a profiling of me as they can get. And the only profiling they're getting is this motherfucker likes cars. I'm giving them no other information. So I'm not like going to like follow like friends accounts. So like they understand like part of like the people that I associate with, or I'm not gonna like use it to scroll rails so like they get like, oh, this is the sort of content he's interested in. It is just cars, nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, that's the goal, and I'm totally okay with that. You know, I'm using Instagram as a car app. You're not going to scroll the car edit reels? You want to know the answer? No. In fact, I actually get annoyed when I am on my Instagram feed and I get stuff that isn't car photos, because that's all I care about. I just want to look at other people's cool photos of cars. That's it. I want to post my cool photos and I want to see other people's cool photos of cars. I don't care about anything else. Is it weird? Yes, I fully acknowledge it, but that is all I care about on Instagram. Think of all the Miata memes. I get that on TikTok. I don't need that on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I can just get that on TikTok, which I already do. I want to use Instagram for how it was originally intended to be used, and that was for fucking photos. I feel like that is actually not that crazy of a take. Why are you fucking photos? Did you get another Civic? Bro, I wish I had a Type R. No, I never had a Type R. I have a Honda Civic hatch, but it's not a Type R. So I've had this Civic for what? Probably close to like 2.5 years now. It's actually going to be interesting because next year I have to figure out what I'm going to do because my lease will be up and I am very likely going to purchase it because I think the buyout price will actually be less than what it's worth. Meaning that, like, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Like, it would be silly for me not to buy it because I would basically just be throwing money away. Like, even if I bought it out of the lease and then immediately sold it, like, that would be the better decision because there'd technically be a profit there, which cars historically you don't get. And that's also like not entirely true because since this was a lease, like, I've been just tossing money at this car for more or less the privilege of using it, which is how leases really work. Like, it's essentially renting it, right? Like, that's really what a lease is. But at the benefit that it's cheaper, right? Like, that's at least we're gonna move on because I don't want to get political. But that's at least like the thought process behind renting, right? Is that, oh, it'll be cheaper than like owning a house. In principle, that's up for debate. But you can go watch like Hassan or something if you want to talk about that. Anywho, what else? What else? Christmas comes this time each year.
Well, away up north where the air gets cold, there's a tale about a Christmas that you've all been told, and a real famous cat all dressed up in and he spends the whole year.
Let's fund a 1998 Honda Acti. No. Fund like a Del Sol or something. Or honestly, no, just a Miata. That's all I want. I would love to just buy a shitbox Miata. That is all I want. Like an NA or an NB. Honestly, like the N. Okay, we're gonna delve into just like a smidgen of car talk, and then I promise we will move on because I know most of you guys do not give a shit about this. Your Insta take is wrong, by the way. Totally not range bait. Okay. Miatas are so expensive now. That's the issue. It's so dumb, dude. Oh my god. Bro, Shizuko's about to get me started. He's about to get me started. Dude, Miatas used to be so stupid cheap, and then like the moment that I start caring about like maybe getting one at some point, like aka like around pandemic when car prices just went, Miatas are just no longer cheap. Unless you're buying like an actual shitbox. When I say I want a Miata shitbox, like I want something that is like, I don't know, 120,000 miles. But like, I'm not like, I don't think I could be comfortable buying like a 200,000 mile Miata that's a rust bucket, you know? Like, that's just so high risk. Because Because you don't, at that point, like, it's been through like so many owners and you don't know. Yeah, I love the Rust Belt, dude. It's actually the worst. I'm so jealous of like West Coast buyers that just don't have to worry about rust, you know? Must be fucking nice. And it's like, the thing is, like, I mean, I don't know. You could like, I know some people will like actually just like book a one-way flight to like pick up a car somewhere and then just like use it as an excuse for a road trip back. But then you gotta like incorporate the cost of all that, right? Which I think in some cases it might be worth, but you also gotta set aside the time to do that, and you know, it's a lot. But I can actually see the thought process behind that, because if I were to get a Miata at some point, it would be a manual, because I feel like that's just like what you have to do as a car guy. You don't buy a Miata and get an automatic. You know, you buy a manual Miata. And I think the thing that is nice is like when you do the whole like one-way flight thing, you have to get back home, so you are forced into learning manual if you don't know manual, right? So it like forces you into a pretty good learning experience. But there's obviously risks with that, because like, what if you go and the car is like not as advertised, and now you're just somewhere and with no like ticket back. Buy 2 Miatas, 1 auto, 1 manual. Well, that's the thing. I already have like my philosophy behind like my current car is, it is like a car. Full stop. It is a car that I could own for like a long time, right? Like, it's a hatchback. I can fit so much stuff in it. It has, you know, like, you know, I got like rear seats, so like I can like bring people. And like, I feel like it looks decent, you know, it's like fun enough to drive. And most importantly, it's like an automatic. So like for the majority of my driving, whereas like, you know, where I'm in the city, I don't have to worry about like stalling at a fucking, you know, traffic light and having Philadelphia drivers like cursing me out, you know? But I don't know. Like, getting a second car is also just like such an awful financial decision. Like, there are so many downsides. Like, it would just be so stupid financially. But it's like also Miata. Like, come on, you know? At least insurance is cheap for Miatas. Yeah, but insurance also depends on where you live. And I live in Philadelphia, so that does not help. Should I sell my Outback and get a Miata? Yes. You should sell your Outback, get a manual Miata, and then come to Philly so I can learn manual. I want Cheese to get a manual car so fucking bad. The only person that I like had to like teach me manual was my my childhood friend's dad. And by the time that I was interested enough in manual cars, he moved to the city and sold his cars and now drives bikes. So he no longer can teach me manual in a car. How do you drive a bike? Like a motorbike. Not like a, not like a, I don't mean like a bike, like a bicycle. I mean like a motorbike. No. Yeah. I forget what bike he has, but it's pretty fast from what I've heard. I don't know. This is, I promise this is the last thing. I'll move on. This is like one of like the canon events for like non-car people. This is like a canon event that happens among car people. All right. You look at cars. You're like, damn, cars are kind of expensive. And then you look at motorbikes and you're like, these kind of aren't that expensive, right? And then you go, maybe I'll be a motorbike person, right? And then you just think a little bit harder. And you go, oh, if I ever got hit, I might die. As my body gets catapulted across the road. Like, because the thing that is scary about bikes is not like your own ability to drive, it is other people's ability. Because all it takes is one dumbass on the road to like pull out in front of you unexpectedly. I mean, look at fucking Ludwig. He was riding like a moped. Like not even like going fast. And he got like seriously fucked up because some idiot turned in front of him without a signal. So anyways. All right, we'll move on from car talk because I don't want to bore the majority of you, but first mistake moped. I mean, yeah, but Ludwig is also like French, so I think he feels like it's obligatory for him to own one, you know? Second mistake, French. Oh my god, it's so funny. What else? What else do I got going on? I feel like there was something else. I think there's something else I was gonna bring up before like hopping into some PowerWash Simulator. Fuck, I can't think of what it was. I don't know. What do you got going on, chat? Marbles now. No, you guys can wait till tomorrow to do marbles, or not tomorrow, Wednesday. Just play the game. I guess if I think about it, I can just do it or talk about it on stream. I stream tomorrow though. No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I actually gotta prep the one of the cookie doughs. Oh, I guess I can talk about that. So I think the plan for cookies is we're gonna do two types. We're gonna do a chocolate chip cookie. And for that, I am doing the dough from scratch, but I'll get back to that. And then we'll also do like a sugar cookie. So for the chocolate chip cookie, the recipe I'm gonna have to prep a day before. So I will not be like making the dough on stream. I'll be making it Tuesday night, and then it'll be ready for Wednesday. So that'll be the deal for that. And then the chocolate chip, that's not Christmas. Well, I disagree, but hear me out. So then for the other cookie I mentioned, we're doing sugar cookies. That I will be hopefully stealing some I forget what they're called, but it's like the things that you would use to stamp a shape into dough. My mother has some. I'm hoping to take her Christmas or borrow, I should say. I'm going to hopefully, yes, cookie cutters. I'm gonna borrow her cookie cutters because she has some like holiday cookie cutters. So we'll use those to shape the sugar cookies. So stealing from your, it's borrowing. It was the wrong word. I'm borrowing them. Matt's not making dough on stream because he doesn't want us to know he's rich and make money to sleep. Okay. All right. Matt Glaze. All right, let me actually before we do, I want to do my word games. We're doing my word games.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the
Can we have a state gambling stream? No. I'm like so anti-gambling. I know that was a joke for the record, but I actually hate gambling so much. I refuse to gamble.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Damn, really?
There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most
These are like my go-to first two words for doing Wordle. We got one letter. That's brutal.
There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories.
I'll bet 5 hydrates. I'll bet shoes. Okay.
Christmas is long.
It's points. It literally could not be points. There's no P. There's no I. There's no T.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts
It could be bound.
when loved ones are near.
Damn. Man, what is this word?
Yes, the most wonderful time.
Um.
Wonderful time of the year.
What? I'm trying to think what could be at the end. Oh, maybe like clunk. Bruh. Oh, flung. That's it. All right. Connections. All right. Matches, lighter, flint, magnifying glass, like ways to start a fire. Yep. Thought factor, consideration. Reflection, I guess. Alright, we'll come back to that. It's gotta be these three. Hold on. Ugh. trying to think about some of these other ones. Like scrutiny is. Oh, maybe it's scrutiny, reflection, consideration, thought, not factor. No, but it was one away. Oh, that could have worked. Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, stain, slide, specimen, microscope. Yep. Games factor rate. What is this? What is this? Games factor. X Games, X Factor, X-Ray, X-Files. When I have one category left, I still like to like guess what it is. All right. Oh boy, time for the mini. Are we ready? Are we ready, chat? Based. Martini, Olive. Departed, I don't know. Oh, is it Damon? It's Matt Damon. Like the air in a hookah bar. Thick? No. Physiques, casually, body. What would start with? Texas Fortress, Alamo. Alamo. This might not be right. This seems weird. Who touches? Who sometimes? Sorry. Who? It's like mixing up words. Who sometimes says to touch your nose while jumping on one foot? Simon. Bring to mind.
Someone special.
For he's last word. I don't know. What is the last word? And he's a jolly good fellow. Bring to mind. Bring to mind. What the fuck? This word cannot be right. This has got to be physiques casually. Bods. Smoke. Fuck! Yeah, I know. Is there only one? Wait, what's wrong? Oh, it's gotta be this. Oh, what is it? Is it smoke? Oh God, Bods, Alamo, Simon. Oh, what the fuck is this? This is not right. Oh my God, what the fuck is wrong? What is this word? What is this word supposed to bring to mind? Bring to mind. I wish I could bring it to mind. Fuck. Is this not how you spell Matt Damon? Evoke. Oh my God. That's so fucking stupid. That should not have taken me almost 3 minutes. That's so stupid. Alright. We're good. It's not stupid, you're stupid. Oh, shut up. Too real, too real. There's like gonna be some like Matt Damon fan out there that watches the VOD and it's just gonna be screaming at their screen. It's like typed Damon incorrectly. All right. Expel WhatsApp update. Okay, fine. Give me a sec, chat. Beneath the Christmas tree, I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. That's it. No, the fuck I'm not. Do not glaze me. All right. Wait, EA Sports WRC was added to Game Pass? I mean, I already have another rally game, but interesting. All right. Matt punching a pile of feces while Matt's hitting that shit for real. All right. Let's boot up some PowerWash. I gotta switch category.
I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for Saint Nick. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer click. 'Cause I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight.
All right.
What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is you.
What's on our bonus jobs?
You, baby.
Have I done all the odd jobs?
Lights are
No.
shining so bright
No. Wait, I thought I did do these. Oh, maybe I've done them on like someone else's profile. Bonus jobs. All right.
Santa, won't you bring me to really bring? Won't you please bring my baby to me? Yeah, oh, I don't want a lot for Christmas.
I don't
This is
know.
all I'm asking
All right.
for. I just wanna see my
Chad, do you know that I'm still on like the old version of the mobile app?
I just want you for my own. More than
It's actually like super nice.
make my wish come true. Oh, baby, all I want for Christmas.
I just never updated the Twitch app. So like I don't know what the new interface looks like, but the old one looks like ad time! It's ad time. The new one, or this is the old one. Are you serious? Set a timer for 10 minutes. But like, I don't know what the new one even looks like, but like my Discover page just looks like this. So like, I don't know if this is what I think, because the new one. So yeah, I just never updated because I'm do not have automatic updates on my apps because I've been burned by bad updates so many times, like just in life. So I only manually update my apps. And I just remember like the new update came out. I didn't know about it, but then I heard everybody talking about how awful it is. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm just not going to do it. So I've just never updated it. And it prompts me to update the app every time I open it. And I just say dismiss.
Nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. And folks dressed
Anywho,
up
all right.
like Eskimos. Everybody knows
Back to
a turkey
doing this giant area.
so
So I think we cleared out the entire like center area.
make the season bright.
Now we gotta start working on the sides.
Tiny tots with their eyes
Parkour. Hi, B-Hop.
They know that Santa's on his way.
All right.
Lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh.
Where do I want to start?
Every mother's
I don't even know.
is gonna spy
Maybe we'll start with this.
to see if they really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from one.
Like, did not even do a good job.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Mary.
Oh, Ben, if you're still here, did you watch the Streamer Awards? If so, what were your thoughts? I was a bit late to join since I did a Saturday stream, but I was watching like some of the red carpet before, and then caught up with the awards after. And then I watched back the VODs on Sunday. Surprised Kai didn't win. Oh, what, for Streamer of the Year? I don't know. I mean, like, well, first off, was Kai the one who won it last year? Who? I'm trying to think who won Streamer of the Year last year. I thought it was Kai. But I don't know. Like, I think Kai has gotten a bunch of hype just because of the collabs and stuff he's done. Don't get me wrong, Kai has had an insane year. Like, I don't want to like dismiss that. Like, insane year for like what Kai's done on his stream. However, like, I think iShow Speed also had a pretty insane year too, and has done a lot of stuff like around the world, which is super cool. I still think it is so funny that Squeaks won Speedrunner of the Year. I genuinely think that Squeaks feels bad about winning the award. And I just feel bad for Green Suiji because as much as I love Squeaks, he should not have won that award. Green Suiji got all 5 categories for Super Mario 64 this year, which is like such an insane, like all 5 main categories, like world record, which is such an insane feat. And I think it is a little bit crazy that even if by volume of votes he did not win, that like the board that QD hires to, like, you know, all, because in case you don't know how it works, for all the awards there is obviously a consideration for like the amount of votes that people get, but there's also like a board of people behind the scenes that are part of the voting process as well. So I'm just like surprised that he wouldn't have won like Green Suiji through that, you know? But it is what it is. I just do feel bad. Should have been Aggie. I just, again, holding every world record for the main categories of Super Mario 64, which is like a known competitive category or game, rather, is just like, it is no small feat. So I feel bad that he did not secure the victory for that category, but you know, such is life. what am I missing on? Just haven't cleaned this wall enough, I guess.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling.
Did I not finish cleaning all these lights?
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Oh, yo, Wick. Evelyn talking to Jack after looking at the stream and Charlie's smiling friend's voice. You kissed Aaron on the mouth? Oh, man. Yeah, Thankmas was also pretty crazy, dude. Do you see the nominees for 2025 Golden Globe Awards? No. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I care. I don't know. I don't really care that much about like normal celebrities. I only really care about like people in the content creation space. Nominees are dumb. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I just can't be bothered to care. Like, that's just like so not my space. So I just don't really give it any attention, you know?
Parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales, the glories of...
Yeah, that's 100% true, Christian. Thank you for expressing my views exactly as I intended. Director of Dune Part 2 wasn't even nominated for Best Director. Well, to be fair, I cannot speak on that. I have not seen Dune 2, nor have I seen the first part either. So, but I've heard from my friend who does enjoy Dune that it was fantastic. So. Yeah, I don't really have any reason like not to have watched it. Like, I'm not, what I mean is like, I'm not like opposed to watching it. Like, it's not a movie where I'm like, oh, I don't really feel like watching it. Like, I would watch Dune. I'm just awful at watching movies. As it may be very evident to you guys in how often I talk about, oh, I want to see this movie, and then I don't see it. I just think it's tough because like, I like watching a movie is just a little bit of a time commitment, and most of the time when I'm like, I'll have free time, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna sit down and watch a movie, because in my head I'm like, oh, but that just feels like I'm wasting time. But then like I'll gladly like sit on YouTube for like the same amount of time watching like other content, you know. So it's nonsensical, and I realize that. Hey Siri, turn off the timer. I feel like I had to have cursed. Hey Siri, start a new timer for 10 minutes. Again, it's like my whole thing is like, it's not that I don't like watching movies. I just think it's like an executive dysfunction thing where like I can't get started with watching a movie unless like someone else is like, hey, like let's go watch this at this time, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then I'll gladly watch it. But I'm so bad at like watching movies on my own time. I had the same issue with shows. Like, dude, I'm trying to think like Attack on Titan, you know, watch season 1. It has to have been like, yeah, exactly. Like I planned on seeing Deadpool and and I planned on seeing Deadpool and Wolverine and Alien Romulus in theaters, and that ship has sailed, you know, like But yeah, the same issues with shows. So like, it has to have been like close to 2 years now, if not already 2 years, where I had like seen the first season of Attack on Titan. I think I got like maybe like 1 or 2 episodes into the second season, and just have not seen it since. My thing is like, I just either have to binge it, or I just don't. I won't see it. It's really bad. Did someone say Attack on Titan? I did. You gave it away. But I did really enjoy the first season. Like, I didn't stop watching it because I didn't enjoy it. The same thing happened with Stranger Things. Watched the first season, loved it, got like barely into the second season, and then just stopped watching it. Not because I didn't like it. Or wait, did I see? No, I might have seen the second season. Did I? Yeah, no. Fuck, I don't even. Ugh. Hey Siri, cancel the timer. Hey Siri, set a new timer for 10 minutes.
Someone special.
But like, I'm just trying to think, like, any of the recent shows that I've seen have all been ones that like I've just binged, because it's like the only way that I can guarantee that I'll like, once I start, that I'll actually like finish the show. So like, for example, oh god, I'm blanking on the name. Oh god. It's a short animated series that's like very like autumnal themed, or like fall themed. Over the Garden Wall, is that what it is? I got recommended it by my friend Mike, because he's like made a tradition of like watching it in the fall. So I just binged it all in one night. I mean, it wasn't long, to be fair, but like, that's just how I have to do shows, or I won't watch them. So, I'm binge watching my voice. Is this considered? No, that's considered ledge. Okay, we're almost done. I guess it splits the area. Merry Christmas, Saint Nick. Bro, how's this wall not done? What am I missing? Oh. Alright, what the heck? What am I missing? There we go. Nominated 2 horror movies for the musical comedy. Wait, what did they nominate? I really wish I could be a movie buff. Again, I'm just bad at watching movies. Know what's a movie that came up recently like it's not a new movie. Like something I watched the video on it. Construction began on the Muckingham to Caldera City branch line in 1920, funded by local businessman Wilberforce Thrust. That's a name. Who was keen to provide an efficient means of transporting his workforce from the city to his thriving cattle ranches. It was finally unveiled by Mayor Jefferson X, who tragically passed away the self-same day from an incident related to the station's substandard construction. Heretic and the Substance. I don't think I'm familiar with either movie. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, I've had this movie on like my watch list forever, and I just never got to it. And then I watched a video about it somewhat recently, and I was like, oh, that's right. Like I want to see this movie, American Psycho. I just think conceptually it's a fascinating movie since it's like a satire on like, you know, like more or less on like toxic masculinity, but I think it's also more of like a satire just generally on like the I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase it. Just like kind of like the man of like the 80s, like the businessman of the 80s. That was kind of what it was intended to be. So, but it just has so many like iconic scenes like in pop culture and even in like meme culture. Have you ever seen American Psycho, Cheese, or no? Why am I not using... I'm being silly. I'm being a silly little guy. Oh wow, this is like very not cleaned well. These cracks up here are really tough. Sorry, Chet, I had to lock in. Okay, how is this not clean, bro? What's going on here? Am I like missing something obvious? The cracks or something? No? There we go. Alright. I haven't. Okay. Again, it's not that I can't sit through a film. It's starting to. Like, that's what I have the issue with. It's like, again, it's like an executive dysfunction thing where it's like, I can't like start the movie. Once I start a movie, like I'm not gonna like start a movie and like stop it halfway and be like, oh, I'll get back to this, you know? Unless it, like, the only reason I would stop a movie midway is if it was just like a bad movie, you know? Like, but yeah, I'm just bad at like starting movies. That's really it.
Two kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Maybe I should do the extra long. They're making a movie on faith, as in like the pixelated like horror game. How's that gonna work? Cause I don't know. That just like feels like that'd be a weird adaptation, you know? Like, I'm just trying to think how that would even function.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas
Ah, this looks so bad. I'm like so annoyed right now. Wait, what is that even? Oh. Sorry, I have to lock in for a second, chat. It's just hurting me the way you're cleaning. Listen, it's gotta be my way.
the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and
Ay.
of Christmases.
I just like disassociated. Sorry, I don't I don't know what just happened.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
I was so locked in.
There'll be much mistletoe.
Bro, how is there so much that still is not cleaned? This dirt is getting tough, bro. It's brutal. Sprite. It's the thirstiest time of the year. Man, what an iconic series of ads. How could they just do away with it? Oh, I guess they probably would have had to pay LeBron more money. You know, like that probably was not cheap. Especially because like after that campaign went so viral, I guarantee you they probably considered doing another campaign, and LeBron's like, yeah, I want like triple the money. I hate LeBron. Why do you hate LeBron? Have you ever thought about how your hate for LeBron might affect his legacy? Ignore me saying like a completely dead meme from like 3 years ago. I don't like him as a person. I feel like I'm just like indifferent. Like I don't know the guy, so I don't know. Maybe Cheese knows him. Man, maybe Cheese is the rich one and he's hiding. He's friends with LeBron. Well, no longer friends with LeBron. He hates him. Dude, I can just tell this is gonna be a pain. Like these train tracks are so annoying. Such like an awkward angle. Oh my god, this is already pissing me off. I'm like already frustrated. This feels wildly inefficient, but I don't really know a better way to do this. I'm also like not hitting all the spots. This is like probably considered a halfway point, isn't it? Yeah. That's guaranteed. His shoes are ironically kind of good. If I was rich, you would know. You didn't give your reasoning why you don't like LeBron. I feel like, at least from like the little that I know about him, he seems like a decent enough guy. Didn't he like open up a school for like underdeveloped areas or something? I forget exactly what it was, but. Well, no, you just said I don't like him as a person, but my point was like, why? Ironically, I think you're like a tsundere for LeBron. I think that's what I'm learning. You're like, no, senpai, I don't like you. And then you buy all his merch. Oh, is that like oil? Why is that like having a hard time coming up? What the fuck? Bro, what? Okay, I'm like not doing a good job with this right now. I think I probably just need to do the tracks all the way. That's probably the better move. Maybe I'll do that after I finish this section. I don't know how to describe it, but I've always seen LeBron as kind of an asshole in some way, and despite the good athlete he is and all the good he's done, something still doesn't sit right with me and him. I don't know. I mean, I imagine he has a bit of an ego. Like, he was like the best basketball player in the NBA for an extremely long time. So you almost can't blame him in that regard. You know, it's like he almost had like, he earned the right to have an ego. But people with egos can still be annoying, and I get that. I don't know, like, I feel like there's there's plenty of like other people where it would be far more valid to like not like them as a person in terms of like NBA athletes, you know, like, or just athletes in general. Like, there's athletes that just like like assault their wives, you know. Like I feel like those are athletes where it's like would make sense to hate them a bit, because yeah, they're like an awful person. But I'm hoping we can finish this entire side today. I think it's well within reason. And then whenever we do this next, we can hopefully clear out that side. Braun sold me Fent behind the Walmart. Crazy. I just know this. Oh, I was about to say I just know this sweep is not going to clean it, and then it cleaned it. Matt, I don't know if you know this about me, but I tend to think people are bad until they prove themselves good. I genuinely don't believe people are inherently good. It's like one of my toxic traits. Yeah, I think that is a toxic trait. I think most people are inherently good. Like, as a whole. I don't really know how to help you with that, but like, that's more of like a personal thing you have to sort out. But respectfully, I think I disagree. Honestly, I feel like it's easier to see the inherent good in people. And I don't mean this as like a... I'm trying to think... Like, I don't want this to come off the wrong way. But like, I feel like the best way to see the inherent good in people is to just like... Go outside. Like, and I don't mean that as like... like, I understand how that sounds. Like, I'm calling you like housebound, which is not what I'm trying to say. I just mean like if you just like go out and experience people, I think you'll more often than not find that like people are inherently good. Like there's assholes out there. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. Like there's shitty people out there, but I think the like vast majority of people do not have ill intentions, you know? Like, those people are just trying to go about their day-to-day life like you are, you know? And like aren't like waking up with like the mindset of I'm gonna be a terrible person today. But yeah, I realize it comes across as me being like, just like, you know, touch grass forehead, but like that. But I don't know. I think it's really easy in like the online space to maybe feel more strongly about people not being inherently good because there's just like so much hate on the internet, which is why I say that, you know? The anonymity of the internet gives people like a place to like be hateful, and I think in the real world, like, well, first off, that only represents a subsection of like the mass majority of people in the world, right? Like, for example, right, Twitter. Or X, the everything app, if you will. Like, I feel like there's a shitload of toxicity on Twitter, right? That's a cold take. I feel like most people can agree with that. But here's the thing. Like, if you look at like actual active Twitter users, there's really not that many. I forget what the numbers are, but like, there's not that many people on Twitter. And I don't know when like news like stations, for example, decided that like Twitter is like the voice of the people, because it's really a pretty small percentage of like, even like just like if you looked at like American population, like it is not the vast majority of people. And I feel like that's an issue with a lot of social media, is that people are on these sites and they think, oh, this is like representative of like the majority of people, and it's just not, you know. So, and it's kind of a hard issue to address because, like, if you're just online all day, which a lot of people are, and like that's what you see, like you just think that's how people are, and I don't think that represents most people. Like being chronically online, and I'm not gonna act like I'm not guilty of this, right? I feel like I don't know if I'd say I'm chronically online, but I don't know. Some days I kind of am, and so like you just have to like have that perspective, you know, that like some like when you see all this shit online, that like this isn't necessarily representing like everyone in the real world. Man, this like oil is so tough. My goodness, that's like really staying on there.
Many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to
I don't know. I think like those that are able to like make city life work should. And I understand that is not a like everybody, because depending on like what your nearby city is, like cities tend to be expensive, but I feel like having like city life and like having the opportunity to go to, I don't know, like if you guys are familiar with the term third space, where, you know, it's like somewhere like outside of work and outside of home that like you can go. I think third spaces are very important, and I've like tried to be better this year about like using third spaces, because I think it's just like healthy to like get out and like be around people. Like I've been going to cafes a lot more. And it's just nice. Like even if you're not like directly interacting with like the people, just like being in the presence of other people, I think is really nice. And I don't even mean all the time, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I love like just like being a total like fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Like a total hobbit, and just like, you know, being a zombie in my apartment for like a day. But I think it's good to balance that with like getting out. Part of the reason I don't go to cities at all is because my parents grew up there and don't ever want to visit. They're always scared for me to go. I just think you don't need to be scared on their behalf. There's like so much fear mongering around cities. It's like, yes, there's bad parts of cities. If you're concerned about that, avoid the bad parts of the cities. And if you're concerned about like ending up there accidentally, go with somebody that has an understanding of the city to avoid the bad parts of the cities. Like it is not like nearly as complicated as people make it out to be. I've lived in Philadelphia for what, 5 years now? Like it's And I feel like Philly gets a lot of shit. It's just not that bad. Just like mind your business and don't go places that you shouldn't. Like it's just like common sense stuff, you know? My car got broken into. Well, I mean, like that's another thing where it's like, if you have the opportunity to, like if you're visiting a city and you're concerned about that, consider like a parking garage, right? Yeah, it might be a little more expensive, but you'll have peace of mind at least. Or just like park in an area of the city that is like known to be safe and that doesn't have like break-ins, you know? I mean, there's no guarantee, but like, frankly, like people's cars get broken into in the suburbs, you know? Like it's not like that doesn't happen either. Like, like when I lived in Jersey, I was like in a great area. Robberies still happens. Like every once in a while I'd hear like the neighborhood next door, like next or nearby, like somebody got their house robbed. Like unfortunately, like shit just happens, you know? Like you can't like live your life in fear of these things happening. Like it's just unrealistic. I don't know. I get a little worked up about this topic in case you can't tell. I just think like cities in general get such bad raps. And like if you just use common sense, just like a little bit of common sense, you can have fantastic city experiences. I think the net benefits are like far outweigh like the negatives, you know? My mental health is so much better for the fact that like I walk to work, you know? Not having to sit in traffic for like a half hour or an hour or 2 hours every day. Fantastic. So but that's what I mean. It's like you just like shit's gonna happen no matter where you live, you know? It's just unrealistic to like be fearful all the time. You know, that like that's just not a way to live. All right, we got the remainder of the floor and then the wall and all the shit on it. This will take a bit, but we're getting there. We are making good progress. Damn. This shit. Ah! This oil, bro. Bro. So stubborn. I do not want to be a little bit. Titty party canceled. That's crazy. I think I can't get caught up with like the oil stuff. I just need to like clear all the main gunk and then like backtrack to it. Because otherwise I'm just gonna keep stopping. We'll do that in like the touch-up pass, you know? Like, look at this, bro. This is crazy. Just does not want to come up. And I know what you're thinking, Matt, if you just used cleaners, this would be no issue. But no, I refuse. This is a no cleaners run. Grr. Oh, yeah. These tracks suck to clean, dude. This is such a pain in the ass. So many awkward angles, you know? Okay, so Cheese, when are you actually gonna come to Philly, though? People want to know. The collab has been waiting for so long. Like, how long has it been since we last collabed? It would have been like when I was still with my parents, bro. Like, it's been an eternity. And I mean, like, IRL collab, obviously. But remember we did that was the I'm on the observation duty. That was the last time we IRL collabed, I'm almost certain. You still haven't even seen my new place. Which is no longer my new place. It's just the place I am now. How am I getting? Hold on.
All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for Saint
Hold on.
Nick. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer click. 'Cause I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas.
Sorry, I was fantasy football stuff.
You, baby, oh, all the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children's laughter fills the air.
I thought I was gonna lose this week, and
I hear those sleigh bells
I think I'm barely going to win, which is insane.
Please bring my baby to me, yeah. Oh, I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just want to see my baby standing right.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Oh, I just want you for my own, more than you could ever make my wish come true. Oh, baby, all I
I thought about an end of year EDM review, maybe DJ set with you, and caught up Borderlands-a-thon, existential dread that I haven't thought about it more than that. Also, I'm really bad at coming up with things to do because all I do is shop. Dude, I'm more than happy to come up with ideas. I can figure out stuff to do. That is not a concern. And no, we're not gambling. Hush. All right. Sometimes I wonder why I clean like things as large as this so thoroughly, because usually they have a fair bit of leeway. Like there was so much that I hadn't even touched yet, and it was still fine. Isn't fantasy gambling? No. It's just a free league. Yeah, I specifically said that I would not join a league this year if it required any buy-in. And one of the things that I think we're talking about next year is doing like a charity league where the person that wins like will be able to like put all the money towards the charity of their choice, which I feel like I would potentially be down for. Because at least it's going to like a good cause then.
sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos.
Damn, this is a big ass wall. Am I gonna even be able to finish this tonight?
Turkey and some mistletoe help to make the
Damn.
season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way.
Maybe if you started earlier instead of napping.
He's loading lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh.
Shut up.
And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly.
Did you nap again? Maybe.
And so I'm
What does it matter?
offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to
Paste for nap time. Bruh. House is not clean. Wow, there's edges. Okay, so I guess canonically it's 1984. This is news to me. PowerWash Simulator is crazy, dude. I get it, but also aren't we young, able bodies that don't need nap time? Speak for yourself, buddy. How is it 84? You have text messages? That is a great question. Oh, this might be abandoned. Was that part of like the lore? Reopening. Okay, so yeah, never mind. This is old. This is like, okay. But I don't know, man. Like, I don't get my fucking 8 hours of sleep every day, you know? So sometimes a motherfucker needs a nap. Wasn't nap time exclusively for young kids and old people? Jeez, we're in our mid-20s. I don't mean to like dump that on you, but like we're not like ancient, but like this is, I feel like, prime like nap time age, like when it's acceptable to like nap again. Quarter life crisis, yeah. All right. Do I really want to do this whole wall? Yeesh. This is a lot of stuff. Okay, we'll get started. Maybe it'll be quick, you know? Because most of this dust or whatever gunk this is, like, this comes off easy. So I can just kind of go to town and, like, we're good. It's like this stuff that's more tough. Subway was reopened again following extensive repointing in 1923 by Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 11th. Do we have like a fucking, like, what is it called? Oligarchy or something? Like, what the fuck? It closed again in the following fall after the shocking revelation that Wilberforce Thrust had been using it to funnel train trucks full of stolen money out of town. Wow. Drama. The money was never recovered. Okay, this is gonna be a total like shift in topic. You know what's still crazy to me? The fact that we're getting GTA 6 next year. Like, I think it cannot be understated, like how fucking crazy of a release that's going to be. Confirmed it. Yeah, it's in the trailer, bro. I mean, delays could happen, I guess, but like their date is next year right now. So like I just think it is going to be like such an insane cultural like event among like online communities once that drops. Like that is going to, it is genuinely like I think going to be the largest game release ever. Like there is just so much hype around it. There is like I genuinely don't think there is a game in history that has had like this much hype around it. Like even back to like the 2000s where you had like releases like Halo 3 and stuff. Like yeah, there won't necessarily be like lines of people outside, you know, of like midnight releases, but like you're still going to have like insane like I cannot wait to find out what like their revenue is in like the first week, because it is going to be like insane. Because this is just like a game that like I feel like so many people are gonna like. I've never played a GTA game. I'm gonna play GTA 6. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I would be stupid not to. Like, it's going to be like a cultural moment among gamers. I'm actually so excited. The only thing that I am a bit terrified about is oh, these are. Oh, is this the halfway point? Oh, okay. The only thing that I'm concerned about is there's like this whole thing where like the release date. What the? Wait, did this not? I'm so confused. Hold on. Okay, sorry. This wall's clean. Okay, yeah, this is not this that was actually super quick to clean. Let me just finish this. But like, the only thing I'm concerned about is when they announced it, it seems like that 2025 release date is for consoles. And I don't know when it's gonna come out on PC. So, like, that's gonna be interesting. Good thing I have an Xbox. Okay, but like, what Xbox do you have? Is it an Xbox One? I don't think it's coming out on the Xbox One. I think it's like Xbox. Oh, you have a Series X? Wait, I totally forgot about this. You do? All right. Well, anyways, I might have just like outright not known that. Wait, when you originally did Xbox streams, I assumed that was on like an Xbox One. Was that always on a Series X? It wasn't an Xbox One. Okay. I thought so. All right. Well, anyways, this is a thought that has come up for me where I'm like, I might have to like, because let's be real, guys. I'm playing GTA 6 on release day. Oh, one of the other things that I'm trying to remember where I was like hearing discussion about this. There's like a big concern of like, what are like the downloads going to be like? Like I'm very concerned that it's just going to be impossible to download like on the day it releases. because like the servers are just going to be so overwhelmed. Because like, just think about how many people are going to be trying to download GTA 6 at the same time. And you might say, oh, well, like they'll like maybe do like a pre-download window, but it must have, I feel like this was like a TikTok video or something that I saw where like people having a discussion about this, where it's like, okay, well, like maybe they'll allow you to like pre-download it. But they were saying like, will they do that? Because like there's probably concerns that like if somebody pre-downloads it, they'll find a way to crack it and access it early, right? So like there's a possibility that they could just only allow downloads on the actual release day, and at which point everyone will be downloading it at the same time. But anyways, back to what I was gonna say. With how big of a deal this is going to be, like I'm going to play it on release day, and I've seriously considered buying like a used Series X to play it. Because like, if PC doesn't release at the same time, it's probably going to be months, if not like an entire other year. Maybe even longer, you know? So, like, I might just buy a used Series X, and then like, once I'm done with GTA 6 or once it's out on PC, just sell the console, you know? I could loan you mine. Yeah, but then if you wanted to play GTA 6, you wouldn't be able to. So that wouldn't really work. Yeah, you know what I mean? Do you really expect me to play GTA 6? Yes. I really feel like most people are going to give it a shot. I mean, like, you would not consider playing it? Not me. I don't believe you, Mike. I wonder if it'll come to Game Pass. I feel like no, right? I feel like it's too big of a release to come to Game Pass. No way it comes to Game Pass, yeah. Like, Microsoft would have to like pay such an insane amount to Rockstar for that to happen. Like, there's just like no chance. Has GTA 5 ever made it? I guess not. Yeah, I guess not. I don't know why I thought it was. RP stuff was lame. It was not my cup of tea, but I don't know. Like, I can't really, like, I think it's still fun. Like, I think the whole, like, idea of RPing is fine, you know? I mean, I like give voices to characters for when I play like Undertale, you know? Like what room do I have to speak about putting on a character voice, you know? Honestly, frankly, you too, Cheese. You played Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay, what is this? This looks like shit. Does this not look like so many like projectiles shat onto the ceiling? Honestly, yeah. Why are these lights so hard to clean?
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. And folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright.
Bruh.
Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every
Please clean off the projectile shit off this clock.
is gonna spy to see if they really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
I promise I'm almost done. I'm not gonna finish this tonight. But I want to clean all the little detail things. Ah! Give me a ladder. Give me a ladder. Give me the ladder.
And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
All right. What does that leave? Advertising boards, cables. The low ones and the high ones. Platform ceilings, platform ledges, platform walls, tunnel ceilings, tunnel floors, tunnel walls. Yeah, all right. 2/3 of the way there. Not too bad. I don't know if I'd call that RP, but sure. What would you consider it? You're role playing as the character. Like that is, you are pretending to be the character. That is by definition role play. You are playing the role. It's reading lines, but you're reading lines in character. And don't act like when we did our playthrough, we did not do tons of improv lines too. Like come on. Come on. Let's be real here. When we did that playthrough with you, me and oh God, I'm drawing a blank on her name. But Charlotte. When we did that you cannot say that was not RP. That was 100% just RP. But I would consider even just what you're normally doing, like I think that you're still like getting into character, like. So I don't know. Can agree to disagree there, but. And not to mention, you have a redeem on your channel where you RP as Monica. So again, I just think you're in denial right now. And that's okay, but there's nothing, I just don't think there's anything wrong with RP. It's fun.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and
I feel like I also like, since I like have played games like VR chat where it's also like a lot of RPing happens in VR chat, right? Because you might be like, you're like, I have like a Carl Weezer skin, you know, like, and I'll pretend to be Carl Weezer, you know? So it's like, RP is so boring when I think about the videos and streams of it. Maybe you've just seen the wrong people. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you also don't have to like enjoy the content. I don't like watch GTA RP personally. At least not regularly. Every once in a while, I'll hop on like an S-Fan stream when he's doing Cornwood. Or I'm trying to think who else I've seen. But I don't know. I think you just gotta give it a shot. There's probably some creator out there that you would enjoy. Yeah, I just think you just maybe haven't seen the right like RP creator. Yeah, I don't know why you don't play like VR chat straight up, because you don't need a VR headset. Just ask Lucky. Lucky hops on desktop. I played VR chat on desktop for years. Not years, but for like a year or two before I had my VR headset, and still had a blast. Like, see, but you don't need to. Like, what? You just hop in. There's going to be someone who has a model. You don't even have to do it on stream. Most of the time that I've played VR chat as of late, it's like off stream with like Lucky and Pav. And Wick, you know, like, and we'll just like hang out, you know, like it's not that deep. You don't need to be like prepared. Like, we'll take you to like an avatar world. You'll pick some avatar that you feel okay with, and then we'll like have fun. You know, like it's really as simple as that. So, anyhow. Anyways, I think that's all I got for tonight. A little bit of a shorter stream, but I'm okay with that. All we got. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, just a reminder, in case you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, we do have holiday stuff on Wednesday. We were doing cookie baking and what's it called? Motherfucking tree decorating. So totally tune in. Lars Bar still up for next stream. Ooh, shit. That's right. I did forget about this because we were supposed to play that last Wednesday. Maybe. I'm just trying to think if it would make more sense to like wait another week, but honestly, it might make more sense to wait another week. I hate to do that to you and your friend because I know you were reaching out to a friend. But
can I be your official taste tester for the cookie stream?
Mike, if you want to fly out, by all means, I would be happy to have you. Also, thank you for the 38 months. My goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it might be a little tough. Lucky. So I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll play it by ear. But also, if like the stream is sponsored, that like adds complications too with having people on and all that sort of stuff. So it might be tough. I found the cheat for free cam. Oh my god, this motherfucker. Yeah, I don't think the free, like, in case you haven't seen those like clips of Liar's Bar where it's like somebody like stretches like the head around to like look at their cards, I don't think it'll actually let you look at their cards. Like, it's local where like you can only see your cards. Like, I don't know if you've seen like when you die in the game and like you change camera views, you can't see like the cards even if you're like over the shoulder of somebody. So, but yeah, it's funny. All right. Anyways, I think we're gonna wrap up. But thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't done so already, be sure to drop a follow. We do variety streams every Monday and Wednesday. We also do FNF streams every Friday and spooky streams every Sunday. So tune in for any of those. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're a VOD fraud, consider hopping over to Twitch and dropping a follow. We'd love to have you here during the live streams. You can come say hi in chat and all that good stuff and experience the content a day or two earlier than you would over on YouTube. So, besides checking me out here on Twitch, I'm also on a bunch of other platforms, starting with my Discord server. We have a great community of people over there and a lot of different channels for you to explore, stuff for general discussion, posting memes, sharing music you're listening to, posting your own art and music that you're working on, talking about games, discussing game news, suggesting games for me to play. That can all be done over on, I gotta set up Blue Sky now. I'm not putting the Instagram. But yeah, you can get all that over on the Discord server, so feel free to join. I also have a Twitter account and a Blue Sky account. Updates about the stream, such as when I plan on going live, when I actually go live, or if I have to cancel or postpone stream for some reason. You'll get all those updates first on Twitter and Blue Sky, and I'll post other stuff there on occasion too. Over on YouTube, I have 3 channels you can take a look at. The VOD channel in particular has many hours of content from past streams like these. So if you like to see other PowerWash sim sessions, I guess that was the main thing we did today, besides just yapping. But yeah, you can find that over on the VOD channel, as well as plenty of other stuff. Main channel and Clips channel has some additional content, so you can look at those if you'd like. And if you'd like to see any of the channels, be sure to subscribe. And last but not least, I also have a TikTok for you for more shit posting. All right, I think we're gonna wrap. No stream or no raid. Sorry. I got some stuff I got to before going to bed, so I'm gonna take care of that. But thank you for stopping by again. Be on the lookout for Wednesday's stream. I'm very excited. Although I'll be a bit nervous to do all the stuff. I haven't done like any. I haven't like set up any of the camera stuff like for the kitchen or the tree in a while. So like I gotta make sure everything still works tomorrow before Wednesday's stream. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Or maybe it might require a little bit of troubleshooting. But how would we do a GJ stream? What do you mean? I have an overhead camera. What do you mean? What? Overhead camera on the board, and then camera on us. I feel like it is quite simple, actually. Am I wrong? Am I overlooking something? I feel like that's like solved. I'll go. I don't know. Like I just feel like it's a non-issue. I think we're good there. So yeah. All right. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for hanging tonight, y'all. And I will see you on Wednesday for fun holiday festivities. All right. Take care. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.